Today, we're starting up a new section, and our new section today is called Hinduism. It's the first of 5 religions that we are going to cover in this unit. So for our section title, go ahead and write down Hinduism. So as I said, this is the first of 5 religions we are going to cover in this unit. Hinduism will be the first one we're going to cover, then Buddhism, then Judaism, then Christianity, and then Islam. So those will be the 5 religions we are going to cover. After you've written down Hinduism and underline, go ahead and make this symbol next to it. How do you make that symbol? It's not really as complicated as it may seem. So to make the symbol, the first thing that we need to do is we need to make a 3. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is make a 3. So there's a 3 there. All right, see, I got a 3. The next thing is kind of has like this tail coming out. So it's like a 3 with a tail. So we get a tail. And then the very top part there, we got smiley cyclops. Smiley cyclops. Oh, there you go. There's our symbol for Hinduism. That symbol there is OM, Om. And Om is the word spoken by Brahma, the creator god in Hinduism, when he creates the universe. So when Brahma creates the universe, says the word Om, O-M. That's the symbol for Om. And there you go, universe was created. So that's why that symbol is for Hinduism. You'll see for each one of our 5 major religions that each one has a symbol for the religion. So let's start off with what is Hinduism. Make a bullet. What is Hinduism? So bullet, what is Hinduism? Now, Hinduism is a very old religion. Of the religions that we are covering, it is the oldest of the 5. So of the 5 religions of the world that are the major religions world, so the 5 major religions of the world, it's the oldest of the 5. Make a 1, write down one of the oldest religions of humanity. So one of the oldest religions of humanity. So I said, Hinduism is a very old religion, and it's the oldest of the 5 that we are going to cover. Go ahead and make it 2. And then we're going to write down religion of the Indian people. So about 80% of people living in India believe in Hinduism. So it's a very large religion. So 2, religion of the people. Now there's some offshoots of Hinduism that we also see in India. Buddhism we will cover. That's one of the 5 major religions of the world. Jainism is another kind of split off group that's very similar to Hinduism. And Sikhism is also similar to Hinduism as well, and is also split off from Hinduism. In Hinduism, there's a lot of tolerance and diversity. Right? So there is one truth, but their paths to get to that truth are many. There's many gods that they have. They have 330 million gods in Hinduism. Do they know all their names? I don't know. But according to what I've read, there's 330 million gods in Hinduism. So they have many gods, but there is one ultimate god who is kind of like, best way to think of him is like Zeus. All right, so kind of just like in Greek mythology, you have all these gods and goddesses, but Zeus is at the very top. Kind of the same thing here in Hinduism. There's a lot of gods and goddesses, 330 million. And then there's one ultimate god at the very top, and that's Brahman is at the very top. Not to be confused with Brahma. Brahma created the universe, but Brahman is the guy at the very top. I know it's confusing, but just gonna go with it. All right. And Hinduism is a philosophy and a way of life. It focuses on this world and beyond. And the beyond part being like your soul, basically, when you get your soul purified. We'll talk more about that in the future here. All right. 3, no particular founder. No particular founder of Hinduism. It's not founded by anybody. It just develops over time, just naturally. So no one founder. Okay, so not like Christianity. In Christianity, founder, Jesus. But no founder of Hinduism. Just kind of developed over time. It did kind of start off about 5,000 years ago in the Indus River Valley. The Indus River Valley is in Pakistan, right next to India. All right, so Indus River Valley, best way to think about it is just India, just for simplicity's sakes, since Pakistan used to be part of India 70 years ago. All right, so let's kind of keep that in mind. So India, Indus River Valley. They do have a lot of rituals in the religion, a lot of gods. We're going to talk about that. When you have multiple gods in religion, that's called polytheism. So many gods is polytheism. If you have only one god, it's monotheism. So Hinduism is a polytheistic religion because it has many gods, while a religion like Christianity, there just is God, and therefore it's a monotheistic religion because there's one God. Sacred texts. So sacred text is called the Vedas. We'll talk about that in a bit. Actually, let's talk about that right now. Make a bullet. Write down sacred texts. So bullet, sacred texts. All right, sacred text. What does that mean? That means like the Bible. Okay, so the Bible is a sacred text of Christianity. So then a sacred text for Hinduism is what? It's called the Vedas. So one, Vedas equal sign truth. One, Vedas equal sign truth. So the Vedas just means truth. Okay, so that's what the word Vedas means truth. And there's various myths, rituals, and chants that are in the Vedas, but that's going to be our sacred text for Hinduism. Now, there's a couple other things as well for Hinduism as well, a couple other like readings and so forth, and like poems and such, or epics. But we're just going to focus on just the Vedas. Right? So Vedas is going to be our sacred text for Hinduism, right? So Vedas equal sign truth. That's going to be our sacred text for them. So like the Bible, but for Hindus. All right. What do Hindus believe? Let's make a bullet and write down the word believe. So what do Hindus believe? Well, they believe there's one ultimate God, and the ultimate God is called Brahman. All right, so that's their ultimate God. Let's write down ultimate God. So go ahead and make a 1 and write down ultimate God, Brahman. So Brahman, he's the ultimate God in Hinduism. Actually, I'm not too sure referring to Brahman as a he is actually correct. It's kind of just like it's one big entity. But in any case, so one ultimate God, Brahman, he's kind of at the very, very top, like Zeus. Okay. Why is he at the very, very top for? Well, he's kind of every single god and goddess is they're like a part of Brahman, and like the souls of people are also part of Brahman as well. It gets confusing, but let me keep on explaining here. Two, Atman. So two, Atman, and then equal sign soul. So two, Atman, soul. So, okay, Atman means soul. Now, souls are very important in Hinduism. Okay, so your soul never dies, and it kind of can keep on. So even if the body dies, the soul doesn't, and the soul then goes into something else. That's going to get us into reincarnation. And your soul can also get into Brahman, the one ultimate God. So next thing, reincarnation. 3, reincarnation. I think everyone kind of understands what reincarnation is, so we're not gonna write down anything else for it. So 3, reincarnation. So when your body dies, the soul then goes to a new body and begins a life anew. Okay, so when you reincarnate, your soul goes to a new body, and there you go. So how does your soul find a new body? Well, your soul finds a new body depending on the amount of karma you have. All right, let's make a 4, and we're going to write down karma. So your soul will find a new body dependent upon how much karma your soul currently has. What's karma? Karma is basically all your good and bad actions that you've done through every single lifetime ever. So through every single lifetime you've ever lived, you have a certain amount of karma. As you get rid of more and more bad karma, you get reincarnated as better and better things. Until eventually, once you get rid of all your bad karma and you only have good karma left, then your soul rejoins with the Brahman and you stop reincarnating over and over again. That's kind of like the ultimate goal in life, is to get your soul to get rid of all of its bad karma, have only good karma, and then rejoin with Brahman, to purify your soul, basically. Make an equal sign after the word karma, and we're going to write down good and bad actions through life. No, I don't really have that written down here. Alrighty. good and bad actions through lives. Put down the word lives there. I don't think that's right for lives. There we go. So good and bad actions through lives. So for every single life you've ever had, all your good and bad actions, that's all your karma. It gets all added up together, all into your soul. Now, if you have good karma, you get reincarnated as good things. Bad karma, you get reincarnated as bad things. So if you do a good job as a person, then in your next life, you'll be born as like a better person. Although in Hinduism, a better person would be like a priest. If you do bad in your karma, then you get reborn not as a person, but as like an animal, like a deer or something. And then, if you're a good deer, then you get reborn. Then again, as like a human. If you're a bad deer, I don't know. Then you're like an ant. Maybe you're like a bad ant. You get down even further. But in any case, that's kind of how it works. All right, good karma, better stuff. Bad karma, worse stuff. Humans are always considered to be at the top of the karma pyramid. Okay, so humans are at the top. Okay. 5 ultimate goal. So 5 ultimate goal. So 5 ultimate goal. So what's the ultimate goal? Well, your ultimate goal, again, like I said before, get rid of all that bad karma and to reunite with Brahman. So 5 ultimate goal of life, =, reunite with Brahman. So that's the ultimate goal in life, is to just reunite your soul, get rid of all your bad karma, have only good karma left, bam, rejoin Brahman, reincarnation done. Now, there you go. Let's go ahead and stop there for today.